This is a quick commercial for my Pure Sleep product right here. Yeah, that's not any better. There we go. That's a little bit better in terms of display. Okay, it's a pouch of the material here. Approximately 10 ounces of it, 9.17 ounces. It's a sleep aid. It's a soporific. It's not a drug. It's not a hormone. It doesn't leave you with that fuzzy-headed feeling like melatonin and that sort of thing. Pure Sleep, I developed it in order to rebuild my muscle mass. Your body only heals itself when you sleep. It can't heal when you're out doing stuff. And so after the cancer, I had lost, let me think about it, 30 pounds of muscle mass. And so was greatly distressed and needed to gain it back. And so I put material in here. I put together a product over about 7-8 months of research and trying various different combinations and things that was palatable and could be taken every night with no long-term side effects or anything like that. There wouldn't be a drug, it wouldn't be debilitating, would be kind to my stomach because I'd just come out of colon cancer. And would also aid me in rebuilding my muscle mass. And it worked. I was successful. It was really good stuff. I like the taste. It tastes kind of like a strawberry milk kind of a thing. You take it with milk, okay? So in that sense, it's vegetarian, but it's not vegan. The material itself is vegan. You can take it with water, but you're going to lose this essential component, which is the fats. The fats in milk, and to a certain extent, the fats in nut milk, but you can't use it with hemp milk, and it's going to do okay with oat milk, but it's going to be better with the thicker, denser, fat-based milks, right? And that's because it takes the fats and it rebuilds the lining around all of your nerves, including the nerves in the brain. And I put stuff in here that guards the stomach and the intestines and your digestion, and it also uses the fats there to rebuild this very thin lining of the intestinal wall. So it's pretty good stuff. I rebuilt myself in the course of a couple of years. I still take it every night because it helps regulate the sleep, and I feel good the next morning. There's a couple of two ingredients in here that cause, or that I don't want to say cause, but that tend to provide the substances you need for you to wake up with that fresh feeling that, oh, hey, good day, let's go out and kick some butt and take some names kind of thing, right? And it also is touted, and if you're jet lagged, if you've got a recovery issue, if you've been out exercising really hard the previous day and you've got to get up and do some kind of presentation or be at your best behavior sort of presentation kind of thing, it's really good for that because it gets you this sort of spark. It gives you a nice little feeling the next day of wanting to get up and get things going. So anyway, it's called Pure Sleep. You can get it at purebulk.com. It's, I don't think there's any cautions. Of course, if you're pregnant, you probably shouldn't take it. There's nothing in there that's going to cause, none of the individual ingredients are listed that way, but with pregnancy hormones, you just never know, right? And hormones are very active first thing in the morning, and Pure Sleep actually has ingredients in there that I said deal with the digestion, so that promotes serotonin, which promotes effective brain activity, which is also part of the hormonal system. So that would be the only caution with it at all. We've had lots of people use it. There's a small fraction of the population that it just doesn't work on. But it's not that expensive, and this I think is a 30-day supply or 60-day supply. Depending on how big you are. So because it's a body mass thing, right? It relates to how big your body is. So if you're a little larger, you're going to use a little bit more. But anyway, so this is my commercial for Pure Sleep.